Hey guys, Mr. BXRP here and welcome back. Today is September 2nd of 2020. Man, this year is going by fast. Before we get started, I just want to thank everyone. I just hit 1 million views on my channel, which for me is kind of a big deal. I just started this channel in December, so I want to thank everybody for watching, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and hit the notifications button if you'd like to be notified when new videos hit. But 1 million views, wow, I can't believe it. I thank you all. I obviously couldn't do it without you, so thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. So let's jump right into this thing, right? So last night, I don't know, about 8 or 9 o'clock last night, the market cap on CoinPaprika was at 399 billion 200 million. Like, it was almost going to cross 400 billion. And it didn't happen, and obviously we've had a pullback since then. So it's pulled back to 377 billion. So the whole market's kind of pulled back a little bit, which, you know, is the way it goes. I mean, it's you know, 1 step forward, 2 steps back, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. That's the way it goes. But the market cap is increasing, and that's the most important thing. I know a lot of people say, oh, the market cap's not important. Well, I bet you'd think it was important if it was at 4 trillion, you know, so it certainly matters. And the other point about the market cap that I want you to understand is Thomas Lee from Fundstrat, he's an economist from Fundstrat, he once crunched the numbers and came out and made a statement that for every $1 billion that gets injected into the crypto market, there's a $25 billion increase in market cap. So that's why I find the market cap very interesting. All right, so let's just jump right into this. Oh, and at the end of this video, please hang in there. At the end of this video, I'm going to talk to you about the real estate market. A lot of you know I'm a real estate broker in Florida. I want to give you guys some heads up on the real estate market, what's going on, what I see coming in the future. So if you're interested in real estate in the United States, I'm going to give you guys the lowdown at the end of this video, and just hang in there for it. All right, Bitcoin's at 11,450, Ethereum's at 445, Tether is holding at $1, and XRP is just under 28 cents. And it did breach 30 cents last night briefly, right when that market cap was edging toward 400 billion. But here it is now, under 28 cents. So the XRP price is a roller coaster. I mean, it's an absolute roller coaster, but it never goes up in a straight line. I mean, it's got to go up, it's got to go down, and it's, you know, that's just the way it goes. That's the markets. And it looks like Chainlink's at $15.09. So moving on, Flare posted this. I know a lot of you have seen this, but it's a great reminder. We named our testnet after Martha Costin, who invented the maritime flare. The snapshot of the XRP ledger for the Spark distribution will be taking place on the 194th anniversary of her birthday, December 12th of 2020. All right, so here's the skinny. If you're going to want to participate and get your Spark tokens, you're going to have them somewhere that they can be visibly seen and that is cooperating with Flare networks when the snapshot takes place. Now, it's my belief after the snapshot you can move them back. Now, I'm not 100% sure what the timeline is on that, so if you guys can post in the comment section below, that would be fantastic. But I believe once the snapshot takes place, if you've moved them somewhere, I believe you can move them back, but let's get confirmation on that, and then I'll reconfirm in another video. But I think that's the case. Just has to be there for the snapshot. But everybody should be aware of that. And so far, still, Bitrue's the only exchange that stepped up and said they're cooperating. And I sure wish these other exchanges would step up and cooperate before everybody starts making other arrangements, because I know a lot of people are making other arrangements. So Atomic Wallet also said, let's see, the world's first Turing complete FBA network, Flare Networks, will airdrop XRP via its native token Spark. Our XRP users can claim Spark with their XRP key from Atomic as soon as the chain is out. Check out this step-by-step guide. Okay, I have an Atomic wallet, but I don't know that this is the way I'm going to do it. I haven't decided how I'm going to do it, but I will tell you that, I didn't post it here. Okay, the Working Money channel did a 6-minute video, so it's a quick one, a 6-minute video on how to set up your Nano Ledger to get your Spark tokens. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the link to that video in the description of this video, so that if you guys want to see that video, you can go to it and watch it. It's short, it's 6 minutes, and I'm sure it will be helpful. He's a smart guy. He's also a trader, or I think he's a trader anyway, but I think he probably did a really good job with it, or the best I've seen yet. So I'll post that for you guys if you want to use it, and that may be helpful to you. Okay, so this was posted by @RealLisaDally, and it says XRP community. Is this why PolySign hasn't launched? It's waiting for the banking charter. Only banks can custody assets. They must be given a silent head nod by, they must have been given a silent head nod by the OCC beforehand, or they wouldn't have gone through the trouble to build. Okay, so essentially this was a story that came out by CoinDesk, and it said the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, led by former Coinbase executive, is forging ahead with its plan to offer national banking charters to payment firms who don't take deposits. Not everyone is happy. Obviously, who's not happy are the banks, right? So this is a pretty detailed article, and it goes through all the different things that they're doing. But what I'm going to do is it's on Twitter. I've shared it on Twitter, and if you want to read it, if you want to go through all the things they're doing, but essentially, let's see, in the New York Department of Financial Services, they're not happy about it because they like that people had to have their BIT license in order to deal with cryptocurrency. So, but Brian Brooks is from the OCC. He's from the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, and he is really laying out regulations for crypto, and this is really what we've been waiting for. So this is what we've been waiting for, and hopefully we're going to get a classification of assets, what each asset is. Is it a security? Is it a commodity? Is it a currency? This is what we're looking for from Brian this year. Hopefully he's going to let it out this year, but this is what we're looking for, and this is what everything is, I think that everything is hedging on, is to get clarity in the market. Okay, I bumped into this video on the Swift, actually on Swift's website, and I thought it was interesting. It's about Swift GPI. It's a new, it's the new Swift system, and just so everyone knows, if you're not up to speed, Swift is actually working with R3. So R3 actually uses the core to settler, and they use XRP in payment streams. So I'm going to play this video and let you guys watch it, and we'll talk about it.
The corners of the world are inextricably connected. Still, cross-border financial transactions could improve when it comes to speed and transparency. Say you're a Belgian brewer negotiating with a Chinese bottle manufacturer. Once you transfer your payment, your transaction may pass through various banks and market infrastructures before reaching its final beneficiary. All these intermediaries typically charge a service fee, making it hard to assess how much money ultimately reaches your Chinese supplier. Time is critical because no money means no bottles and no sales. What you need? A global payments tracker. When paying, the bank assigns a unique code to your transaction. This code travels with your payment throughout its journey. That way, all parties involved can track the payment through their bank at any time. By revealing the service fees and where the money is, cross-border transactions become fast, fully transparent, and traceable. That's how we innovate.
Love the new logo. That's cute. So anyway, so what I want to talk about is, this is fantastic. This is great stuff. I mean, the point is, listen, everyone says, oh, Ripple's got to get all of Swift's clients, and R3's got to go get Swift's clients. And the truth is that, Swift may be bringing their clients to the party themselves, right? They may be using core to settler, they may be using core to technology, and actually giving their clients the ability to use XRP in payment streams. So we may not have to get all of Swift's clients. Swift may be bringing them to the table themselves. I think this is interesting. I think it's fantastic. Here's the two things that I think are shameful. One thing that's shameful is Swift wasn't improving their system until Ripple came out and found a better way to do it. Otherwise, they were going to do it the same way they were doing it for 40 years. What a shame is that, right? That's a huge, huge shame. And the other thing is, nobody in the world was trying to increase the speed of payments, and all these years, nobody ever did anything to improve that. I mean, Ripple really picked a use case and really started something that nobody was doing. And it's just amazing to me that all these years, nobody did it sooner. So I want to share that video with you. I thought it was interesting. This was a post I saw on Twitter from Ham Eggs and Sam from Green Eggs and Ham. Folks, this doesn't not get fixed. I remember when this happened to Bitcoin, back when it used to be used for something. So here's the thing. Ethereum transactions went to $3.99 from 99 cents, okay? And CZ Binance also posted this yesterday, and he said, the high Ethereum gas fees is causing problems for most exchanges, running with $10 to $20 losses on each withdrawal. We have to adjust our withdrawal fees sooner or later. So apparently the cost of sending Ethereum is gone through the roof, or tokens that run on Ethereum gas, I should say. So this is crazy. It's absolutely insane. Meanwhile, the price of Ethereum has been going up, up, and up, and that's partially and probably caused by the fact that Ethereum 2.0 is coming, which is moving away from proof of work, so that the miners are going to be gone. So it looks like the miners are cashing in before they have to disappear. But this is crazy. I mean, it's really, really crazy. And these are the problems that Bitcoin has when Bitcoin gets a lot of traffic, is the costs go through the roof and it moves really, really slow. So, all right, this is something I saw, and it's at pre-REO _. Okay, did you know vacant foreclosure properties, otherwise known as zombie foreclosures, have jumped in nearly every state in the third quarter? All right, so listen, here's kind of my real estate update for those of you that are interested. Zombie foreclosures are, and look, here's the way I look at the real estate market, or here's the way I look at the markets in general, right? This earthquake happened back in March of this year, right? When the virus came ashore to the United States. And you know, this earthquake occurred, and this little tsunami has been coming across the ocean, right? The tsunami is a little tiny wave that comes across the ocean until it becomes a huge tidal wave. And it hasn't really hit us yet, but it's got to hit us. It's got to come. The markets have to feel the pain of, you know, of people being out of work and everything else. So what I would tell you as a real estate broker, and I'm just informing you of what's kind of to come in the market here, is there are 1.6% of US homes are in zombie foreclosure right now. Here's what zombie foreclosure means. Zombie foreclosure means people just left the houses. They didn't call the bank, they didn't put it on the market, they didn't try and short sell it, they just left the house. And the reason why it's called a zombie foreclosure is because over the next couple of months, that house is going to start to look like a zombie because nobody's taking care of it, okay? Now you say, well, 1.6%, that doesn't seem like a lot. Well, let's work out the numbers. That's 1,570,000 homes. That's a lot of homes, all right? So you got to keep that in mind. The other thing is 16% of FHA buyers are either delinquent or in forbearance. So that number was about 8% during the last economic downturn in 2008. So it's nearly double right now. So keep your eyes on the real estate market. You know, it's and look, if you own a home and you haven't refinanced, rates are fantastic. I mean, they're below 3% still. So if you've got a rate above 3%, especially above 4%, you need to be getting with a mortgage person and seeing if you could refinance, because this is cheap, cheap money. And even if you don't plan to be in that house forever, you may end up keeping it as a rental. So you still want to drive down your cost basis, or you want to drive down your cost of maintaining that home each month, so that you can maybe turn into a rental property. So if anyone, here's the thing, guys, real estate's my thing, but I don't want to talk too much about it on this channel. If you're interested in me doing a distressed property video that tells you guys about how to buy distressed property, short sales and foreclosures, and how to sell a distressed property if you're in a bad way, whether it's a short sale or a foreclosure, just go in my comment section below and just write the word yes. And I'll take a look at that. And if I get enough people interested, I'll do a separate video and have it available to you guys if you guys want to learn about all the tips, tricks, and techniques that I've learned in my career on how to get these properties bought and sold, because there's a lot to know and there's a lot of pitfalls and mistakes. Okay, don't want to beat a dead horse on the real estate, but wanted to share that with you. I saw this video. This is so cool. Look at this. This is a kind of a personal hovercraft. I mean, it's like a drone, but it's so cool. I'm afraid of heights, but something tells me I would want to try this. I think that's just amazing. And the last thing I want to show you is the SpaceX landing. I don't know. I could watch this all day long. Other than, this is going to sound crazy, other than seeing a baby born, my own kids born, I don't think I've ever seen anything more incredible than these rockets coming down like this. Like, it's just absolutely blows my mind. So I don't know, it's amazing to me. All right, guys, that's it. I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an accountant, I'm not a pipe fitter, and I'm not a crypto expert. These are my opinions only. Don't make any financial decisions based on anything I say. Please like and subscribe, and subscriptions are free today, and it's actually free to hit the notifications bell too. So if you want to do that, you will be a VIP of my channel. And also share my video with anybody who you think might appreciate it. Everyone have a fantastic day, and let's hope we see a quick rebound in the market, which I think we might see very, very quickly. Take care. Bye-bye.